Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. So this Anton Daniels After Hours, and again, the title for this one is Lots of Women Are Dealing with Multiple Men. So we're going to see what they say. We're going to pause play. We're going to chime in. Let's go.
It might not be the way that you're supposed to be moving, but if you're talking about a woman who's broken in the first place,
you doing something else. Though.
I mean, it's the truth. Because this woman whose whole is going to be like, oh, let me just take a piece of this dude.
It's women that do. It's whole women that do.
Women do it every day. Women
it's whole women that do.
I'm talking about pieces.
They're whole women.
100%.
There's something in them that's missing.
Listen. It's people that are in situations. It's people that are in relationships or marriages or whatever, and they are only getting 25% of the person that they with anyway. And that's a fact. Like it's plenty of people that's in sexless marriages. There's plenty of people that are disconnected and they just in a routine, and because they are married or because they're in a relationship, that's just what they do, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they fulfilled. And what you'll find is that the reason that a person is emotionally connected to somebody else sometimes is because they are being 100% fulfilled when they're in the moment with that person. So you can say you can only get 50% of this person or 100% of, or 75% of this person, but when she choosing is more fulfilling than 100% of whatever it is that they think that they're getting with another person. And I'm just telling you, like, it's plenty of people that are
because the other woman has to deal with the other stuff.
It's plenty of people that are in a situation to where even sex is just routine. It's not connected. So
yeah, but I think that the other woman who's getting that she's happy with the percent that she's getting from the man that she would normally get with her regular man or whatever. I think it's because there's a woman somewhere else that's getting the 20% of her man, like she was once getting 20% of her man, and she's reaping the benefit of it. Like,
and that may be the case. I think she has nobody and she's getting 10-20% of this man, whereas by herself she's getting absolutely nothing. You just again, I think that there's something missing.
That's all you can get.
I agree. And I think that sometimes the other woman or
talk to me, B. What you think about this so far?
They don't want 20% of something. They rather take 0% of nothing. You know how it goes. As soon as you give them, even if you give them more than 20%, say you give them 60%, it's still not enough because it's not closer to 100. So they rather take 0 of that 100 than 20, 30, 40, up to 60 and 70% even sometimes.
I had to push back on it because it's crazy because it's a lot of women that'll take 5% of a rich nigga knowing they the side chick. What you got for that?
What do you define as take? Do you define take as will sit there and still do her job as a wife, even though she only got 5%, ain't gonna look no other body's way, ain't gonna step out with the pool boy because she feel emotionally neglected? What you mean? What you mean by take?
No, now they gonna cheat now. I mean, technically they can't cheat. If you playing a side chick role and you doing it knowingly, you know what I'm saying, then technically whatever maneuvering you doing outside of dealing with Buddy is not cheating. You know what I mean? So I mean, when I say take, I mean just accept. Like if being in a position of like a side chick or a confidant, whatever role it is, right? If you're a mistress, whatever it is, right? Being in that role, if a woman is doing that knowingly, and that's the main dude in her life, then yeah, I would say she's accepting that. She's taking that. You know what I mean?
She has to.
No, she doesn't. There's somebody who love her dirty draws, but she just don't like him like that.
But if she's not choosing him, then she has to accept whatever she's accepting from the person she chose, regardless of what it is.
And so your initial feeling about it was then a lot of women are saying, I don't like either option. I'm choosing C, which is buy a dog or a cat in a fish tank. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else they got. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Anything over prioritizing the man. That's what it sounds like. Let's go.
Or whatever she's getting. It seems good because she's still a part of the man's, like fantasy world. But if she were to move into the slot of the main woman, she would probably start seeing the same
That's
thing
not
that
true,
the
Carrie.
main
That's
woman
not
is
true.
seeing.
I've seen in real life. Listen, Carrie. I've seen in real life niggas lose their chick, and the chick don't regret that they left.
You've seen in real life dudes.
I've seen in real life dudes lose their chick, and the chick don't regret that she left, and she's definitely playing a role alongside whoever the main is.
Well, I'm okay. I don't know about
Hold
that.
on, before she rebuttals that, we got a comment. Shout out to Rob in the comments. To your question, no, absolutely not. There I saved y'all the subject. LOL. The Hispanics align with them, so let the whites sort them out. Listen, we not even there yet, dog. We ain't even. You so far ahead, dog. We not even there yet. Talking about we saved y'all the subject. We gonna dive into that for sure. But in regards to what Anton's saying, he's saying I seen dudes lose their chick, and the chick not mad that she don't regret leaving or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been a person that a female like look back and like she grateful she left you alone?
Oh, well, was that a little bit too straightforward?
Nah, what you say? I ain't hear you. I wasn't. Nah, you said nah.
No, sir.
I mean,
no,
yeah.
Sir.
I can't say I can't not no woman I dealt with in a serious capacity.
Nobody left me.
Shit, nah. Have I been? Yeah, I've been left. I think I was always grateful. Like you know how you get out of them relationships, you be like, damn, I wanted that joint to work, and then you look back 5 years later, like, whew, I dodged a bullet. You feel me? I got a lot of those. Like you look back on it, like in hindsight, you like, damn, God was looking out. I ain't gonna hold you. Not even because nothing wrong with them women, because I might got exes that watch this shit. I'm amicable with anybody I ever dealt with. But not even that they bad women, just like it wasn't for me. You feel me? Type shit.
What do you consider not for you?
Some shit that wouldn't have been good long term. Like if you looking at it 3 years back and you seeing who they became and you looking at who you are and you like, damn, if we were still together today, like fucking with this person probably would have threw my whole trajectory off. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Or whatever the case may be. One, you was either gonna pull her up or she was gonna pull you down, type shit. And it depends on how you see it. You know.
The way I approach this shit, I only got in a few relationships and I left them all because I didn't see what I needed to see in the time I needed to see it. So I mean, I didn't stick around. I didn't play the game of let me just be around just to be around. And even though I know I don't want to be with her until she feel like leaving me, I didn't do that shit. So that's how I see that happen. Like what do you say? Do I ever feel like I've ever been the guy to get left and have a chick look back and be like, she's either glad she left me or she missed out? I don't see a chick being able to do that unless she's looking back and saying, I didn't do anything to be able to keep him. That's the only way I can see them looking back on it my way.
Yeah. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, the day got to end. You feel me? I ain't never seen an ex of mine like level up. But I seen them find peace. What does that say?
Do you think I seen them find peace about you?
No, I think it. I just think I seen them find peace though. I got exes that have found peace. But if I look at we men, bro, so we understand the scale. If I look at their guys and I'll be like, this dude, you know what I'm saying? Is he a level up for me? Like, fuck no would be the answer. You feel me? But they found peace, and that's more important.
Do you consider level up to be what they consider level up to be?
It don't even matter. As long as they found peace. I wish them well on their journey. I don't want them back, so they got to find something. You feel me?
So, okay, well, this is how people carry their old relationships into their new relationships based upon what they think about the person, based upon how they showed up in the relationship. So if you don't feel like anything bad can be said for you, and you don't have much bad to say for them, then who's wrong in this situation? Because somebody has to be wrong. So this whole mutual we didn't agree thing. So what were y'all both there for to begin with?
I never said mutual we didn't agree thing. What you talking about? My exes used to cheat, nigga. What is you talking about?
So they was wrong.
That shit. No, shit, they was right. They say
I'm just trying to get you.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it out of you, Paul. I had to get you to open
Save
up.
my life, bro. Bro, I got 3 exes that got babies by the dude after me. As far as I see it, saved my life. Saved my life.
How do you see them having peace? That can't be peaceful.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know. Hey, listen, I let me tell you how much time I spent thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? None.
Shit.
None. Yeah, I don't spend no time thinking about that shit.
This
Hold
guy's
on, man.
a monster.
No, man, let's get back to Anton and them, man. This
Yes,
ain't about me today. This ain't about
I'm
me.
talking about situation. Who is that? Is
That's
that
2K.
You okay, 2K? I know you were chalking
Yeah,
earlier.
I'm
You
sick.
okay?
Yeah, I'm sick. My fault, y'all.
He was chalking.
My fault, y'all.
That's all good.
You got to get him some medicine, dog.
Ain't
Stop
got
eating
none.
all those wings.
So I'm on the diet, bro. I done lost 30 pounds. So that's like when y'all see me eat my wings, that's the only meal I done had all today.
Oh, shout out to you.
Oh yeah, Mr. McBride. I meant to tell you too. I see your face getting skinny, man. Keep going, bro. I see you. Keep going. I meant to tell you that the other day. Yes, sir.
But I mean, you still may need some medicine, big dog.
So 2K, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I can give you some dry rub flats.
I got you.
What? Well, I don't eat sauce. I don't eat condiments.
No,
I don't. I really don't like sauce.
What you do? The lemon pepper?
No, Chipotle barbecue.
Why are you going to Buffalo Wild Wings?
Oh, we can expect it. We can expect it. But what I'm saying is, there are women that do not regret leaving a situation that they was in with 100% of that guy to get 50 or 45% of another guy.
I don't know of women. I don't know of women who were the other woman who were the other woman to another man while having a man and then leaving her man and just being the other woman. I don't know.
It happens all day long.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I don't know that storyline at all.
What?
But I
Yes,
am familiar. No, I'm not. I don't know. I mean, if I know, I don't know that I know. But we're familiar.
Gee, Anton be killing me how he just be chilling in plain sight on these niggas, man. He just this dude been tiptoeing this line for like 7 years, 10 years. Just killing him. Just no. Hey, listen. You can't even snitch on him. You can't even snitch.
My wife knows. I let her know. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I see what he on."
Yeah. He be chilling. Hey, look, the chat be going crazy. We ain't saying nothing that don't be in the chat. The chat be going crazy, and we just like, come on, G, we know it. but look, a lot of the viewership come from people not being able to quite put they quite.
Hey, why do you think the women keep getting this wrong? Me and you can see this shit a mile a fucking way. We can see it a mile away. My wife learned how to see it because of me. She see that shit. She like, wait, why he always saying this, that, and the third? He's supposed to been married since he was XYZ. See, if you gonna say that, you gotta be honest. Now you gotta be honest what you've been doing since you've been married.
No, it's this thing. Okay. It's this thing called plausible deniability. And that's the rope that he tightrope on. He be dancing on that motherfucker.
What you call
stepping on that bit? Yeah,
that's that shit. What you call? I ain't lying. I just omited. I just
listen. I ain't lying. I just didn't tell you the whole truth, but I didn't lie. You could do both.
Lying.
Yeah, he ain't be lying at all. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, bro, he operates just like the United States government. Everything, the truth right in front of you. I just taught you to question it.
Right,
I just taught you to question it. Yeah, but listen, I'm right here. I ain't listening. Yeah. It'd be hilarious too. I'll be watching that shit just crack it up.
I ain't even mad.
I'm not mad. Hey, listen. Yeah. Hey, listen. I can't.
It's
say
just
my
like Derrick Jackson.
Hey, listen, listen, it's part of this game. Like, you gotta have some level of mystery to something. Like with me, everybody, hey, class, listen, man, don't you got a woman? You married, you got what? Don't worry about me. Now back to the codes. Yeah. And they go, yeah. And I'm gonna keep dangling the carrot. No puffy. Facts.
They know that looks crazy, and they're not gonna tell you that.
No, I'm familiar with women who have been the other woman to a man, and like I'm
Why
familiar with
everybody so
that.
careful with their fucking words?
But why would they leave?
Because the internet is forever, Anton. That's why. Because
why would they leave that?
But we just talking in general. It's not applicable to us.
Why would they leave? Why would they leave the other man?
I don't know. Anton, why would they leave the other man?
Why would they leave the other man that they're with if the other person is already saying that you can't have all of them?
That's a good point.
Oh no, that's a different situation.
Or hold on, or the other person, I think you said in the beginning, the other person is saying that there's a limit to how much they like you or love you, so that you don't be attached or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of reasons why they leave that other guy.
So why would then they leave the other person?
It can be a lot of reasons.
Why you think?
Hey, listen, I'm finna money, resources, amenities, bro, amenities.
Dick?
Listen, you notice, yeah, that too. Yeah, both. Listen, don't have both. Don't have both. Don't have some bread and put it. Yeah, listen, it's over with. Yeah. That's what it's about. Listen, I said on one of my very first album that I ever dropped, fucking 15 years ago, I had a song called Dangerous Girl. The video still floating around YouTube somewhere. It's probably on my channel buried somewhere. It's like a little mini movie or whatever. My acting was trash and everything. But I said in that song, superficial girls run this superficial world. And I said that shit 15 years ago. That shit is true to this very fucking day. Superficial, listen. That's why we I did a reaction on the live yesterday where they talked about do you ever get 100% of a woman? And I was just like, shit, listen, as a man, your woman is probably the most conditional love you ever gonna get. Your mama love gonna be more unconditional than your woman. Your dad's love for you gonna be more unconditional than your woman. Your children's love for you is gonna be more unconditional for you than your woman. Your woman got the most conditional love for you out of all the motherfuckers around you. Your mama gonna love you regardless. Your pops, if he was around you and he's a good dude, he gonna love you regardless. Them babies, if the mama don't get in their ear at a crazy age and they got a chance to experience you and feel your love and know you for themselves, they'll let I hear you on that bullshit. Like, I know my dad. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kids like that. They be like, I know my dad. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to let you beat their daddy down. You can say what you want, but they know they dad type shit. Right? But if they get in their ear young, then they could poison the babies. But if they don't poison them babies, they going to have more unconditional love for you. Your woman, man, come on, man. It's a lot of shit that can it's a lot of conditions on that shit. And some of them are outside of your control. You could be checking all the boxes that you can check. You could be 6'1". Now I'm finna paint the picture. You could be 6'1". You could make 150,000. You could have 7 inches with girth. You could have, you know what I'm saying? You could have grown up in a 2-parent household. You could have a high credit score. What? In walks a nigga 6'4", 8 in girth. Makes 350,000. You get what I'm saying? Like, brother, it's always gonna be another one. G, it's always
gonna be your message. What do you want them to do?
Listen, settle. It's called settling down. You settle. I don't want to settle. If you never settle, then that is the equivalent of getting ran through over time. That's what that is. That's what it is. Listen, even if you modest about giving that cooter out, let's say it take you a couple months to give it to somebody, and let's say you date 3 men seriously per year. Okay, so that's 3 bodies a year. which we wouldn't even necessarily classify that as a hoe. You actually kind of, compared to what everybody else doing, you actually moving at a moderate pace, right? So let's say a woman getting 3 bodies a year, but she in situationships and half-ass relationships and just it, but never, because she doesn't want to settle. Nobody's ever quite good enough, right? By the time she's 50 and she started having sex, let's say she started having sex at 22. Let's be nice. Let's not talk about the ones that started at 14. Let's say she started at 22. Let's be nice. By the time she's 50, how many bodies is that, chat? Who got a calculator, chat? 22 to 50. How many bodies is that?
Don't scare yourself, man.
No. 28 times 3. Y'all, come on, chat. Come on, chat.
Yourself, man.
No, because the chat quiet. 28 times 3. Y'all do the math, chat.
Why are you trying to scare that?
No, I just want to know how many bodies that is. Moving moderate.
But you know that's gonna scare.
Come on, dog. Y'all could do.
You the same nigga that said 5.
What you mean?
5. She got to be under 5.
Under 5. If you want to,
you talking about 28 times 3.
Listen. do you mean? Listen. Do you just want a wife, or do you want a wife that you could be proud of? There's 2 different things. There are men. No, listen. We know men.
Marry young.
We know men that'll come on this panel and tell us, I don't even care about that body count shit. You with me now? We know men like that. I know men like that. I don't care about that body count shit. You with me now?
They lie.
That's what they say, right?
Lie.
So we know dudes like that. They exist. But my thing is, when you marry somebody who had their phase or their liberation, when you got to walk down the aisle with her, is that somebody you could be proud of? No cap. Somebody at that wedding might have hit. Depending on how that guest list was orchestrated. Yeah. No, let's really talk about it. Depending on how that guest list was orchestrated, depending on, you feel what I'm saying? Somebody at the wedding might have hit your bride. So again, do you want a wife?
That's your wife's fault. If somebody at the wedding fucked her and she allowed that, that's on her.
Okay. And is that beyond, is that what, on a 1 to 10, how cruel is that? Based on the capabilities, that's light. A nigga that took my girl shook my hand before. So I listen. I know how wicked it get out here. I know. I've been around. Chris Dale says she always gonna be dishonest on the man. Damn. So what? Hey, y'all be too cynical, man. Let's talk about the good women. How many? Good women
started it. You said, nah, hell nah. Nah, you can't sit up here.
That's gaslight.
All this negative propaganda. You just did a whole bunch of negative PR for a reason to get married.
That's gaslighting. That's
talking about settle down. Just pick one. She got 28 times 3. Come on.
I'm gaslighting. No bullshit, man. Let me stop trolling, man. Oh man, let's see what else they got though, man. That shit crazy. We're gonna move on from this in a minute. Let's go.
I was just listening to what Carrie said. That's why I was like, well, yeah, why would they leave that guy?
That makes
or
sense.
That girl.
Like, what is she getting out of it by leaving?
Huh?
I said that makes sense. Like, what is she getting out of it by leaving? Leaving her piece to go get somebody else's piece.
Yeah, because it's not to say that I guess other relationship is whatever, but if the person is saying, yeah, it's only going to be restrictive, then why would the other person leave?
What do you mean?
They don't have the restrictions.
By restrictive? What do you mean by restrictive?
So earlier you said that they'll have the other person, but they only get to talk to them or be around them.
No. The dynamics change after that, though.
Okay.
Because then they become sister wives.
Oh, geez.
So it's not a.
What's that typing like that?
What's he typing?
That's the whole thing.
Remember last week when I kept saying, put the phone down? He always typing.
No, he was doing a full on like essay or something. Just
somebody typing hard.
Running it up over there.
You frozen
from
class.
The other guy is smaller but better than her.
Other guy don't matter. He's just a placeholder.
Yeah, this sounds like a conversation they need to take offline. This sounds like a conversation they need to take offline. You know what I mean? Mika sound like she needs some answers to a couple things. Yeah. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold.